Hello and welcome to this Power BI video. In today's video, we are going to discuss one of the new supported visual, which is Charticulator, where you can create your own visual. So what I've done, I have experimented few things, and those are the things which we are going to experiment. So if you can see out here, I created this particular visual, which some of you have asked, like how to create this matrix kind of a visual with color shading. Then I tried out. This kind of a visual where you can see the colors are based on the categories and the brands are displaying below. Then I do have created and experimented with one of the visuals where symbols are representing the categories, and then we have brands which are represented by colors. And then this is one kind of visual, and but the actual visual is which I created is this. So this is the visual where we basically both the axes are the x and y axis are the numeric axis, and then we have the brand as well as categories which are in different colors. So if you see diamond is category 2, so wherever you see diamond, it is category 2. Okay, so these kind of visuals are possible. So like color represent one thing, shape represent one thing, and both the things are there. And then you can add few more, and then you can have add tooltips. Some of you ask how to add tooltips, so that's we are going to discuss. So what we are going to do is, so first of all, what you need to do is you need to go to the get more visual and add this visual. I've already added this, but for your reference, I'm going to add it again. Try to show you add it again means I already added, so it will not add. So let me open up. So I've already logged in into my account, and once the pop-up is there, you can search for this visual Charticulator, and you can actually go ahead and add it. I already added, so I'm not going to do this. I already have it. And you are following my series. If you are one who are following my series, then you know where is my data sets are available. So you don't have to bother about it. You can either take my data set or take one of the files which are available and start working on it. So what we are going to do is we are going to use the data of sales which we are using for videos, and that's where we are going to do it. So first of all, what I'm going to do is let's try to create a simple bar visual first of all. So I have added this one, and let me make it bit down. Okay, okay. So now what I'm going to do for bar visual, what I need, and this is where, because the granularity of the data which is supplied to Charticulator is going to decide what kind of visual you are going to create. So what we'll do, we'll create a visual, and then we can keep on adding certain things. So let's go ahead and straight away go ahead and create a visual. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take brand for that purpose, or we can even start with categories. And here I'm giving a value to this visual, and then I'm going to, and by mistake I've created a new visual. Let me delete this. I click back on the visual here, and I'm going to add brand and net sales. So in the data, I'm going to give brand, and I'm going to give net sales. I can even take the net if I don't want the net sales. So this is the visual. I've given you the two parameters, then you have to go and edit. Now this is going to be altogether a different experience when this UI opens up. For those of you who are using Power BI, we are not used to it. Those of you who might have used Charticulator in the past might find it very familiar. You can import the templates which are available, and then you can use that, or you can create a brand new visual. This is like a playground. You have complete flexibility what you want to use. So now you have this x y axis and everything, nothing is there, everything we have to add, and we have to create a visual. So that's empty playground. So for simplicity, what we are going to right now today is we have this what kind of visual you want, like polar visual, or you can, like, we are not going to use this, we are going to use this into the different one. But for right now, I'm going to click on the markers, and I'm going to take this one rectangular, and I'm going to put it here. And once I get the rectangle, this is the place where I can start with. Now once I get this graph, I can go ahead, and what I can do is I can click on this shape. So at two places I can check out, okay, what are the things available out right down here, and then I can play around with those. Or I can actually click on this layer in the shape layer, and in the shape layer what I wanted to do, so first thing I wanted to do is I want to hide based on the net sales. So I drop it here and I get a height because of that. Okay. And then second thing I can do is I could go to the colors and I say, okay, I want the color based on the brands. Now, so I got these brands by color and this is displayed out here. Then what I can do here is right now there is no name displayed. So we have this text box. I can click on here and I can add a label somewhere, and I added a label and I can go ahead and drag brand out here. So I got the brands and I can have this flexibility to rotate it. So I can get brand like this, and what I can do is if I can place it somewhere here in the middle, and some of you have asked that, so you can see this. And if I actually want to rotate it, actually I can go ahead and yeah, bit we need to be bit accustomed to this design basically. Let me see. Okay, I'm able to, let me do one thing. Okay, and let's try if we can rotate. Okay, we got the rotator now. I'm going to rotate it and then I'm going to place it here. Okay, so bit of challenge. We like, these are the things which typically we don't do in Power BI. So we got it, and we can actually save it and come back. And before we come back, I'm going to check few properties. I checked out these properties. It's not going to give you by default tooltips and all those, but let's go ahead and look at those. So if you go to shape, you have tooltip, context menu, and selection. So I'm just enabling those, and let's come back. And you will see this drill option here, but you don't see any tooltip. For tooltip, what you have to do is you have to go back to the visualization tab, and whatever I wanted to add, so let me click out here. Now there's no tooltip right now, but we can go ahead and actually search back brand and add it to tooltip, and I can also add net, and similarly I can actually add, and I've added brand from a wrong place. So let me go ahead and add it from item dimension. So I need to add the item brand. Okay, and then I'm going to add the net. Okay, so if you go now and you, this is there, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you that it do interact with other visuals. So I'm going to put, let's say, our clustered bar visual out here. Okay, and let's drag it also on this side, make it a bit smaller, put, let's say, values as net, and let's put categories. Categories might not be best choice, but let me put that from the item dimension. Okay, and if I click here, you can see the fill effect here, and if I click here, you will see the impact out there. But what we can do here is we can go to the interactions. So I'll open it up and I'll create this space. I'm going to tell you why I'm actually working in this mode where I'm trying to get more and more space. So you can go to the edit interactions and make it like fill, and now I can stop this and I can actually click, and this thing's going to change. So this is the way. So this is simple bar visual which we have created. And one more interesting thing which you will see is the moment, let's say if I click on this one, and let's say if I add category, what will happen? Category is already there. And this is a really interesting thing you're going to see. So what you're seeing out here is that this brand one and brand one, now these are two categories which are coming in, and now we are not realizing now what we can do is here actually you can go and put a category on top of it. Now what I could actually go ahead and do is actually I can put this as a legend, and then I can actually say, okay, one of them could be a legend, and whatever color I'm putting, that should be the one which should be the legend. So I can go here and I can in this one I say my brands are the legends, and I say create legend. So I got the brand as a legend, and let me see if I can change this text to category now. So I change it to category. Let me save it back and come back to the report. So now you see category 1, category 4, and now brand is one which I'm knowing by legends, and I'm controlling them by legends, and uh, the categories are there inside as this one, and this is pretty well packed graph if you see. But there are options, so if you can want to increase and decrease this with that particular bar, you can actually go ahead and play around with that. So that different play arounds which we can do. So basically if you look at this one, actually if I click on this one, actually I can change it a little bit if you see. Okay, and if I do that, I have to go ahead and adjust everything. So this is what you can do. Now this is not only the things. Now we have looked at that metrics and then we try to lab. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a new page, and in that new page we are going to add another chart from the Charticulator, and as usual let's bring it down a bit, little bit, and let's make it a bit bigger. So what I'm going to do is let's take what we have done here. Let's see. So we have on this page, okay, so branch and category, and let's say net sales, and I'm going to tell you the secret about these 4 which we are getting out there. So we'll start, we'll click here, and category we already have, so let's drag it. Let's drag brand also, and all this you can take it from my GitHub accounts. This data is available for you, so you don't have to bother about from where you going to get the data, and this data is kind of a working data set, so you don't have to bother about whether your graphs will give right kind of values or not. We in this series we have discussed this data n number of times, and you can get and go ahead and number. So what I'm going to do is there I tried it a bit differently, but I can do is here is I can put this in X, brand on the x-axis and category on the y-axis. I take the marker and put it here. Now I got all these markers. So I put this marker and immediately I get this visual. And now what we are going to do here is we are not going to disturb this time height and width. We are only going to disturb color, and the color is by sales. And then and that is why I was working on this screen like this, because I tried out and somehow on my screen this scale does not open up properly. So on the click on this one, and I was not able to scroll, so I went ahead and I'll choose this scale, and let me done with this. So I got this scale, and you will see, oh, this seems like a bit different visual. We'll reach to that visual also. I want to save it and go back to the report. Now we and these are which are actually getting cut. I'll tell you the options are available there. It's pretty flexible stuff out there. Now what we are going to do is let's add here. Now here I'm going to add from the date table, and the moment I add it, you will see this. So now the more you give this lower level data, you will have more and more of kind of this. And in my case, there is data points where the data is not available. That's why you are getting this. But if you have a data set where both rows and columns have everything which you have, you will get it. So what I can go ahead and do is I can actually go ahead and edit, and actually I be able to reduce it. Okay, so you can give more space and all those stuff you can do. And you can also decide it on the shapes. Means instead of this one, if you would have wanted triangle, you could have done that. You could have actually taken a circle and all those. Now if I drag it, it will create one more layer. So all those you can do, and if I want to decrease this size a little bit and all those I can do. Okay, so all those experiment you can do. So go ahead and try this out. To let us know what else you want us to cover in Charticulator or in this particular series. So leave that in the comments, and we will try to address that. Thanks for watching this video. Thank you.